anything... Go away. Anything around Stardust Herb? Mine now. Anything else? No, nothing to yet. To yet? That's not even a sentence. I feel like we just had a long okay, because it's raining. No, that's just a little loop to get me up here. Check it. No, that's just where that was. Continuing down through all the rain. Very, very rainy. Ooh, we have a clock tower with a door that we can't get in. Oh, hello. You're a skeleton man, I can tell. Ho there! A word of warning, wanderer. A4, you continue on your merry way. A4? See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that the town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Immaculates, orcs, and humans both have taken a hunter's edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, and they're all dead. Or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is bloodstone. Yeah, we know. We know. And you are, by the way. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell that I've been taking from these dead corpses? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Let's see, anything to know about Hunter's Edge? Who are you exactly? That looked just like you. She gave me some strange weapons. Let's see. Ooh, she got some nice stuff. Let's see. Ooh, rotten eggs. Yum. You've got plenty of cash to spend. Some of that. 12 strength. How is it? Comparatively. Nope. We got a wand. Anything different about this one? Nope. Nothing to. Resistance. Movement. Inflict burning on contact. That's only a ring, though. Oh, it's bow +1. That's very useless. Ooh. That looks promising. That costs a lot, though. Oh, God, that's a lot. What does it do? Earth Elemental? Of course it would summon an Earth Elemental. Possible. What else you got for me? Ingredients. Ring kits. I already have one, I believe. Alright. Let's get that. What is this, then? Water resistance, fixed burning on contact. What is this then? Immune to curse. How is that comparatively? That's awesome. We've got a lot of weapons, but I don't know if that'll amount to over 12,000. Let's give it a shot then. Let's see. We go to equipment, not equipped. Click on. That's her. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. So much stuff. Holding on to that. Still, I want to keep that. That. That's that weapon. Comparatively, that's better, so we hold on to that. That I'm holding on to because that's a thing. That we are not even coming close to the price. might have to get rid of one of the weapons that I'm... one of these things in order to sell the other one. That's a bucket. We're going to hold on to the bucket. Thor's armor. I mean, Madonna's armor. Sorry. That's pretty good. I'm going to actually keep that. That. Ring. Ring. Belt. Keep an eye on the belts. Sell. Hold on to. So much stuff. I actually might have enough here. Wow, Madonna, you are holding on to a lot of things. Get your weight down, then. Look at all these boots. Come on. We are actually there. Ooh, we actually might have to be able to do some other stuff. What else you got? What kind of boots you got here? No, nothing too much more. Ooh, no, but that has the bow thing. What about these? Strength and a lot of resistances. That's level 15, though. Ooh, yeah, what's this level? 15. We're level 12 or something? 12 or 13? That's level 15 as well. Oh, dear, I didn't realize that. Burning wonderful robe of lumberjack. No, not adding that to the list. Shield, these things, these rings. Ooh, I didn't realize we might have lockpicks, things like that. Don't. Alright, let's take all of these then, and just... Oh wait, no. Damn it. Damn it, I wanted that still. Put that back. Give him the bucket. Bucket is useless, actually. What about that? That, these things. For old armor. I want to keep the old armor for sentimental reasons, because, you know, old armor. I'm not going to use that, so fuck that. Alright. She's been cleaned out. Anything vital I need to know about Hunter's Edge? Yes, don't go around angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. They better not anger me, then. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there. Possible plays. And who can blame 'em, really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only a good orc. Well, you know how the phrase goes. Only good orc is... I'm trying to think of a funny thing other than as a dead orc, but nothing's coming up. I met a skeleton, like you. Yes, I know the weapons of which you speak. I've even hidden away a piece of one myself. I have planned to pass it down to my son, but maybe you could make better use of it now. Yes, I know the weapon of which you speak. Okay, who are you exactly? Can't say. I can't remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a traveling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the only one who brought me back from wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness, too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant from a former life. Who knows? These days, most undead are just haunting Cecile or picking away at the Lucia mines, but I keep a low profile to stay out of sight, you know. Hush, hush. Haven't been bothered by any Immaculates yet, and I hope to keep it that way. take my leave. Did I get an item because of that? Yes, I did. Axe Kit Grip. Ooh, I have the others to that. But let's not worry about that. Now, latest added. Eye Cannon. I am 15! That's really good. This gets sent to 1. And wasn't there a third thing I picked up? Hey, that goes to Polly. It's jewelry. Crafting, things like that, things like that. There was this. Strength and Dex. Earth and Fire. Wasn't there another thing I picked? Oh, right, the potions. Picked up some Didn't I pick up some potions? Yes, I picked up some potions. Minor healing, those all go to Polly. No, can't learn it. Yeah, I just need, Man-at-Arms. I just need one more of those. One more of the Man-at-Arms. Let's see, what do I want anyway? Do I want Shackles of Pain or Flurry? I think I'm gonna go with Flurry, because that could really fuck people up. Okay, latest added, we have Crafting. Misk is not in Misk. Crafting. Here we are. Let's see, we have Bow Kit, String, Golden Thing, a Scope, Grip 3, Axe Kit Shaft, Axe Kit, let's see, that, Sword Hilt, invalid combination, Grip, Shaft, maybe the guy I talked to, maybe the guy way back, because I remember who it was. Yeah, I remember who it was. So maybe if I go back, I can buy it from him. And that's all that stuff. Do any of you have anything? No, you've got all sorts of medals and stuff. You've got nothing on you. You've just got papers. Nope. Okay, yeah. Ooh, right, I have this. Is that any good? Nah. Right, one has a new wand. Latest added. Let's see, who do I want to replace it with? Do I want to replace it with a fire elemental or a thunder elemental? I kind of want to replace it with the fire elemental. Let's replace it with that. Woo! Right. And then, who was the other one? Oh, right, Madonna's armor. And I replaced that with that. Okay. That's all squared away. Let's take a... Okay, those are his corpses. Those are his corpses. We can't touch those corpses. Hi, cat. You speak. You don't look like a tribesman or an orc. But I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild. I see you found another feline friend here. Oh, that bothersome old Tom? No, he and I are hardly friends. Much less friends. We've been more important things on our mind than him and incessant pestering. Tell me about yourself. Whatever that name. Jinx is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from the breakfast. That's actually terrible. You should not feed your cats milk. They are actually semi-lactose intolerant. Milk does not get digested properly in a cat. Do not give them milk, or any kind of milk-based substance. Like chocolate, but chocolate doesn't affect them as much as dogs do. But still, don't give them chocolate either. Anyway, the barkeeper sorted my back between filling glasses, stroked my back. Okay. I had many friends here, but none so clear as little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep it his home. Ooh, can you point us to that home? There might be stuff there. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me, and shared their warm bed with me each night. Aww. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Such misery in our sad town. What do you know of the wizard? What kind of private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, never remained there for long before jetting off to tend to some matters of other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside his home since they arrived. Excellent. Easy to spot. But not every one of their filthy vermin can... not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments. One of those kinds of things. You say orcs invaded this place. Would that an invasion were all? They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she were taking in a beautiful song. La 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 la, slash, la 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 la, Anyway, try to keep my entertainment somehow. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of glowing stones, and the orcs took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They hadn't destroyed one another yet. Tell me about your friends, because I might be able to save them. They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out, but I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, the 3 sweet souls may be found at any time. So the orcs using rats to their advantage, savage by savage employed. These orcs have one among them, a rat chaser, they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes outside those walls. No, you approach me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for my one set of claws to handle. With your help, it could be done. The rat's gone. My friend's safe. I can't slip through the walls as I please, but you'll need to find your... I can slip through the walls as I please, but you'll need to find your way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost. Noted. And then that cat is whoever... I'm gonna talk to that cat, too. Source Hunter, welcome! Hey, it's Aru! I've learned about the relationship between Xander and the Witch Sisters. They told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been. Ah, yes, that was a small fib on my part. I liked you before, but you're cutting it close on the fibs. Xander is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all, and I don't know how source hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character. What are you doing here? I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do that for them. For what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is the cult's most wretched victim. What have you discovered? It was once a quiet sort of village, families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banners. The leader, Gruntilda, also hated a bear and a bird, is known for far and wide from her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of the countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lucia. Or whatever the place. By order of Lindra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanoru, whatever. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, whoever. The J-Man arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Alright, where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it for the will of the goddess. Oh, I need a drink after this. They are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans are alternate between bitter fighting and a hostile peace. Personally, I believe there's best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames. Excuse me, I'm going to take a very quick sip. Okay. Zandalore lives in this village. Got any points for me? He has a residence at the far end of town, though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now at the Immaculates have landed. Now that Zandalore is wily to beware, if a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruders that heedlessly tire to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his home is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt of Lindra's most urgent pursuits. I'll take my leave. We've got a lot to do. Why is that a wheel? Why can I pick that up? Grenade. Polly. Alright, so we got a wizard's place to go to. We got a... Ooh, barley. Let me just harvest all this. Or not. Okay. I need a scythe of some kind. That's just a plain magnifying glass. Scarecrow. Pumpkins! I'm not going to get all those pumpkins because that's weight I don't need. Burning stuff. Skeleton dude. Not going to take his corpses because those are his corpses. Alright, F5, because that was a lot of talking. Let's keep moving forward and seeing people. Ooh, hello, what's that? Bale of hay? Mine now. Bale of hay and a needle in it. I find a lot of needles in hays. to be a bit of a misnomer. 9-inch nails. Band is fine. Mountain warriors. Nice coats. Got a nice little fluff to them. Check that. Yep, I was right. That bridge takes us that way. The only way in is through there. Should be fun. Should be fun indeed. Anything over here in this little section? Any diggable space that I can, you know, get around? No? Alright, through the front door it is then. Let's cause a ruckus, shall we?